Alright guys, my name is Fernando and I am attempting to add pins to my Black Gold Montana Mountain Lite 3-pin original sight. I have it on my Hoyt RX-7 Ultra. 3 pins was fine, but I believe it's a lot easier for me to have multiple pins on there, and past 70, if I do take a shot past 70, I'll have 80, 90, 100 if I do. Which 100 I really can't because my vein clearance, this bow's a little slow for the heavy arrow I'm shooting at. And my draw length set at 29. But I have already installed 1 pin right here. And I have the second one through this little channel that goes through this clear. I forget what this is called. This turns colored once it hits daylight. Turns purple. But I have it running through this little crack that it has right there. Zoom in. And the fiber optics are coming out. I'm adding 3 10,000s. I got 1 red for my front, 1 green for my back, and then I have another red for the front. If I can zoom in right there. I ordered these from Black Gold. They're good sights. I'm just wanting to add more pins. And I figured since this would be my first video upload on YouTube, I would start out with that. I don't see many videos of this, so I figured it'd be a good one to start out with. My bow's a little dirty. I just got back from a hunt in South Texas. And if any of y'all hunt in South Texas, y'all know, if you hunt with 1 pin and you stay within 20 yards, you should be fine. But I like shooting. I'm a bigger guy, so I can't brush in as well. So I try to use my distance to brush in a little further and just open up my windows of your brush whenever you hunt down there. But here I will attempt to add the other one, which I have that one laying down right there. Please excuse my dog. He'll be in the background. And it would work a lot better if you have smaller hands. It doesn't help to have these big old make sure you have your screw set on your Allen wrench. See how it won't fall off. I have it wedged on there pretty good. That way for when you have it aligned, you can just pick it up and go to town. Just gotta get it aligned in here first to fit through. Whenever y'all order these, if y'all do decide to like this video and attempt to do it yourself, just make sure you order the right ones, because you'll usually have, like on this 3-pin, I have my first pin would be closest to target, my second pin is closer to shooter, my third pin would be closest to target, my 4th pin will be closest to shooter, and so on and so on. Just make sure whenever you order these that you take a look at your little alignment. And these screws are very small, so try not to cross thread them, because they could very easily be cross threaded, which is getting kind of tight. I hope I didn't cross thread it, but no, I did it. It's just, it's a little tricky. Now I could take this sight completely off, but if most of you guys are like me, why take it apart when you can just probably do it on here? I'm always up for a challenge. I'm sure you guys are as well. And so there you go. I put 2 already. I'll turn the bow so y'all can see it. You can kind of see it right there. I might have room for one more pin. So I have the top 2 are 19ths and the rest are 10s. So far not too shabby. We got one more to go. And then we'll continue with wrapping them up here. And then if I think I have enough clearance, I might be able to shoot all 3 of them and have them set. If not, I'm gonna have to take one off. But that would be another video here in the future. As soon as I figure out, like I said, this is my first video uploading to YouTube, and I shoot a lot on my parents' property. I used to go to this place in Houston that does everything, West Houston Archery. They do good work, but where I'm located is kind of far, so it's time to figure stuff out on your own. And I also build my own bow press, so that'll be another video coming up. If any of y'all wanna, nothing against buying it. I was gonna buy one, but I used to fabricate weld and stuff, so see how I just fished that fiber optic in there? I fished that other one in there. And so we'll pull the slack and then align it. And then we'll set it. My fingers are too damn big to fit in this little housing. And you know, all you guys that make videos, I understand how hard it is to do stuff from the side when you're trying not to block the view to get that camera roll. Mad respects to y'all. Y'all can hear that sizzling in the background. It's my wife. She's heating up tamales. See if I can get it. This will be the front one. Oh yeah, we got it in there. Once you get it in there, the whole point is to just get it in there first, get it screwed down, and then you can adjust them as you go. But it's easier said than done. All right, well, that failed. Let's redo this again. And I probably should have got some very small needle nose pliers to help me out, but I'm impatient. Looks like we got it in there. All right, good. All I gotta do is tighten it down, and then I'll show y'all. Hopefully it won't be too tight to where. So that bottom one's a little lower, which is fine. I can adjust them. The top, like I said, the top threes are 20, 30, and 40. And it usually, after 40, I would use my slider. But obviously that's gonna change to that bottom pin. And then it'll cut my tape, which I'll probably leave it like that. It's shooting at 279, 280, so that was the closest tape I could get. But that's it. See all those pins? And I got those fibers on top. Now I gotta figure out how to go and do the rest. So the Allen wrench I'm using is a size what does it say on here? But it's either a 564 or a 332. So it's probably a 5/64. 1/16 is too small. So, all right, now make sure this little, you don't want to take it off completely, because then it would be a pain in the butt trying to get them all back in there. So you just loosen it up very little, excuse me. Enough to where those fibers are pretty small, so they should just slide right underneath this. Fairly simple. But just give them a little tug, make sure they're all about even and there ain't no slack. And then you just start loosen it a little more. Well, I hope that wasn't too much. A little more. That way we can start bringing those in there. One in there. All right, so once you get them all in there, just be careful not to break them or put them in the binder or pinch, which I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, let's pull this out, loosen this up a little bit, and then we'll bring them back this way. Yeah, we gotta go this way. Go this way with it. Under there, back around, back that way. Just keep going like that till you run out of fiber. I'm trying not to loosen them all up, because if it gets too complicated, I might have to get a knife or something once I get to this end right here to push. Yeah, can you bring me that knife, please? Thank you, ma'am. So that knife might help out a little bit to push it. So you want to push this back end down, and while you slide these fibers in there like that, see how they're all in there now? Oh, except for those. Just make sure they don't get caught in there. And I think we're good there. We'll just double check, make sure nothing's caught. Oh, there's one sticking out of the side over here, if y'all can see that. So now. I was just gonna buy another housing, but I figured why spend that much money when you can just buy these from Black Gold and add pins to your site. Although 2 sites are better than 1, in my opinion. It's always nice to have a backup. And I believe I got it. So it wasn't that bad. That is my Hoyt RX-7 Ultra, 80-pound limbs. And I'll update it here shortly.